so this week in no-gi classes, we're working on the Toreando Pass. We're gonna just set this up very simply with some footwork, and we're gonna end in side control. So first thing I'm gonna look to do is take a step to cut some angle and also close the distance on Keith. So I'm gonna take a nice sweeping step. We're just calling this our crescent step, taking this straight from Danaher. I'm gonna crescent step out to the side with my right foot, pivot and turn so that I'm looking right on down the path towards Keith's opposite side shoulder. And once I've cut this angle here, I'm immediately gonna get my right hand to the hip here. I'm gonna dip my forearm into the crease of his hip, and my left hand is gonna go on to the knee. Once I make this contact here, I'm gonna get nice and heavy on my toes, and I'm going to walk. As I walk, I'm driving this knee down and away, because the more that Keith keeps his knee towards his underarm, the harder it is for me to pass his guard. So I'm going to actively drive this around in a circle so I can end in this position here. My right leg is behind the hamstrings, my left leg is right behind the back, and my right arm is going to be hugging nice and tight towards the hip. Keith from here is not going to just stay here, so I'm going to snag this trap here, and I'm going to drop my elbow down, trying to connect my knee to my elbow. All right, so once again, we're here, standing, making grips. I'm going to take my crescent step out to the side, cut this angle, close the distance. My hand comes to the hip, my forearm kind of wedges into the thigh, and my left hand goes to the knee. As Keith's turning into me, I drop my head down so my head gets in the way of his high pummel, and then I push, circle, come around with this nice circular motion, and then as Keith starts to turn into me, I snag this far side trap, I drop my elbow down, and I'm walking my knees in tight, so I have a tight, good control of his hips, and then I can even turn, drop my hips down, and face him so that I cut off that ability for him to get his bottom side knee shield in place. So once again, just a little bit faster. Toreando Pass, setting it up with a crescent step. So I'm here, cut out to the side, I get my grips. So no-gi guard passing this week using a Toreando.